Hey guys, Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at some bipods from AIM Sports today. So these are the same bipod. This one's longer than the other. This is the medium size. This is the tall size. So depending on how high you want your gun to sit up off the ground, you're going to kind of control it with the length of the bipod you're using. So this is a foldable spring tension bipod. It has an extendable leg on it, so you can not only use it as it sits right here. So let's fold these out. So our bipod could be like this, but these will extend out as well. So they'll come out to this length actually, like that. Now that's tall on its own. To have a gun shouldered and be using it like this, that's pretty high up off the ground. But there's more. This one, without its legs extended, it's probably 3 inches short of that one. But look at this ridiculousness. I mean, you could get crazy with the height on this thing. So if you could kneel down and shoot a gun on the ground like this. So again, depending on the size of the gun and how high up off the ground you want it to sit when you're using your bipod, you can kind of control that in one of two ways. You can control it with just the regular bipod, just buying a tall or a medium or a short version, or adjusting the legs of each of those to accommodate whatever gun you're shooting. So it's cool to have that adjustability right there. Now at the top side, this will fit any standard Picatinny or Weaver rail. So anything on the bottom of your gun that's got a rail mount, standard rail mount on it, you just loosen up this footing, put it on, tighten it down, and push that one. Then you're ready to go. Now I've seen people do it all sorts of ways, where they have their bipod facing forward like this, so they can grab them and pull them back and put them down. I've seen guys with them facing backwards and they pull them and fold them forward. Personally, I would go with the one where you have it sticking out and then you pull it down like this. The reason being, if you've got your bipod, like this, let's say, right? And you've got it in the way that it folds backwards towards you, so it folds up like this. When you're laying on the ground and you're looking down your scope, you might be putting pressure on it forward because you've got it shouldered and you're leaning into it. And so you're forcing the bipod in the direction that it wants to bend and close on itself. So it's possible if you push hard enough that this thing will just flop back up and fold and your gun falls down into the dirt. If you have it the other way around, you're pushing in the direction that is against its fold and it will stay more solid and more rigid. So it's up to you. Sometimes guns don't accommodate it to go one way or the other, but from a practicality standpoint, you want to be able to push on the bipod a little bit and have it stay up and not fold on you. So fold away like that. Like mounts to standard rails, adjustability, solid aluminum construction. Really comes down to just how high you want it to be. So the medium one or the tall one, it's up to you. As you can see, they both get crazy on there. They're available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.